Today is day 32 out of 100 of working on my fear of being seen and when my perfectionism tries to protect me. So, something interesting that happened today. Every Saturday, I have a handstand class. When it comes to trusting myself to hold my body up or walk on my hands or use one hand or turn while mid handstand, it is really scary in my body. And so, this class doesn't just focus on doing a handstand, it works from the basics of getting grip strength, hand strength, working on the scapula, working on the core, many different exercises to work on the individual pieces of getting to a handstand where it feels like it's aligned in the body. And today, after I think it's been over 8 weeks of doing this, today, while doing an exercise with the face of my feet hitting the wall, it was so hard. It was so difficult. So difficult that somewhere in my body it reached a limit that created a reaction. Immediately I felt the need to cry. I started crying and it was, I kept it a little more quiet while I'm upside down. I think the fifth round, I was on the ground and crying. My partner LA came to comfort me and I was okay. I understood that there was a fear popping up in my body about lack of trusting myself to hold myself. What if I fell and hurt myself? It started this really interesting conversation with the class. The instructor has seen many people cry before, and that sometimes maybe it is for different reasons. Everybody is different, but that often for males it's been out of frustration of not being able to do the handstand, and out for females we have a different organization of our body when we're doing a handstand. We have to tuck our pelvis, and within our pelvis we have our uterus and ovaries. It's an extra organ, and it creates a different balance in the body for females. And so for me, I wasn't crying out of frustration. I was crying out of a fear, and I think it was touching something deeper I don't quite fully understand yet. Being upside down seems to bring things up, literally up to my head, right? I guess something within the body is stirring and it feels some kind of release. It's touching on something more sensitive. I did notice as soon as I was asked, "Are you okay?" I had a protection go up in my body that says, "Oh, it's not safe to be seen. Stop crying." And so immediately stop crying, blocked. And that means I just hit my limit. I am exploring being able to cry around other people, not necessarily when people know who it is, but like even more silently, that's okay to do. And I'm pushing my limit a little further because I don't think there's anything wrong with crying, and our bodies have so much wisdom when it comes to our boundaries. And I want to be the person that listens to the body, because then I'm going to learn about my boundaries, I'm going to learn about my limits, and I'm going to be able to know exactly where I can push myself. I think that's a beautiful thing. So, a good learning opportunity today on being seen and vulnerable at the same time.